This is Arthur, and this is the story of Arthur's tank. Arthur loves to chew on the Eleocharis grass. That's why I named it after him. This tank gets a lot of natural light, being so near the windows. It's surrounded by old books and houseplants, and it's actually quite fitting in this setting. Just blends right in. This tank is 3 months old now. I think that's right. I think so. The hardscape is made up of Hakkai stones from Japan, and I was very much inspired by a layout that was done by Johnny Chiotti from LA, where he used similar materials. This is the third foreground I planted for this tank. That story is for another time. It's important for me to have a personal connection to any scape that I work on. It's like trying to reconstruct a very vivid memory, so it's not just another scape or a project. The different sensory elements you combine should evoke a very personal emotion. So for me, this tank reminds me a lot of my childhood, growing up in the Philippines, where, there were a lot of little streams and river banks that would kind of look like this. There's a very deep sense of nostalgia when I look at this tank, and seeing the small rasbora swimming, it reminds me very much of the small river where me and my friends used to go to catch tadpoles back in the day. As I've gotten older in this hobby, I've become really fascinated by the link between aquatic and terrestrial plants. I think seeing plants in this combined state makes it more interesting and also more natural. I think that there's a very interesting binding element between, underwater life and what's above it. It's, the same ground, the same foundation. One just happens to be wet and the other happens to be dry. I think the natural behaviors of the fish really depends on the natural setting that you offer to them.